And good evening, Gary Brodsky Show with your host, Gary Brodsky. It would just only seem that has to be the case, right? Well, it is. And I got to start off serious because this is serious business that we're in. The way the world is today, everything else, I noticed the views have dropped. Why? Because I did an audio on Donald Trump, which offended people. This is where we are living right now. Okay? Apparently Charles Manson didn't defend anybody. Donald Trump did. That's a little crazy. But that's where we are right now. As a society, we are falling apart so fast. I don't know how to tell you, but I do. First thing that's happening is I do a lot of research, and a lot of schools, including the ones in this area, next year, you will not be allowed to use he and she, mother and father, and a whole bunch of other words. That's called freedom of speech, if you didn't know what it was. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And people now with this, you offended me, you offended me, you offended me. Life is goddamn offensive. I mean, the insanity that we are headed to, that we're in. I mean, most guys have been totally feminized. I believe, and I'm going to do a special presentation on this, the Jezebel spirit is taking over the world. Okay, I think all battles are spiritual. You only see the physical side, but behind it, there's a spirit, there's a thought behind everything. And it's just gotten out of hand. You can't speak the truth, you can't say the truth, and it is, I can tell you from a personal experience, Google will not promote me anymore. They'll not even let me buy ads. Say, I'll give you all the money you want. No, thank you. You are politically incorrect. Why? Because I believe in heterosexual dating. And that's all my site provides. And that is offensive to people. Heterosexual romance, joy, passion, love is now offensive. I get the letters. I get the crap. I get all this stuff. I started an online ministry. I'm getting crap about that because proselytizing or speaking about religion and God upsets some people. And they're going to use that and take away everything you have. Your thoughts, your ideas, your dreams. They're all gone anyway. I'm always looking for entrepreneurial guys to work with. I got to tell you something. They're hard to find. And I'll tell you something else. I amended my view of seeking arrangements. At least these girls are entrepreneurial. That's without judgment. They're entrepreneurial. They're making money. They're getting what they want. Some people may have moral issues with it. I don't judge. I just look at what's working and what's not working, and I present it. And questions, I see a lot of people just jumped in. Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. And I'm on a tear tonight. This may be a short show because I'm just so pissed off at the list of things you can't say, you can't say, you can't say this, you can't say this. It's just gotten out of fucking hand. To the point where it could drive me nuts. I got some funny stories coming up that are not that funny, but I'll make them funny. Just so they don't sound so goddamn hard. Okay, no questions. Question. I just closed the thing right in time. Hey, Alex, good evening. Thank you for joining this show and not being offended by what I say. Only you can take every day. It's not like DHEA, and it really does make a difference. I'm talking about Ormies. I just got to get this, okay? I want to show you the power of God. My friend, who's a doctor, I used to have a prescription for something. Not important what it was. He passed away, unfortunately, great man. I never had gone to a real doctor before. And I can tell you this, unless I am in a car wreck, I will never be there again. I go to a doctor. First I call up. This is on a recommendation. I call up. Hi, They stopped me right there. What kind of insurance do you have? Now, of course, you're forced to have insurance these days. My insurance used to be more than my rent in Manhattan when I lived there. And that's not by choice. You don't pay it, goodbye. Okay? What I tell them the insurance, they don't ask what I need or anything like that. Okay? So I go see this doctor. And I said, look, my doctor died. Here's my prescription bottle. I need refills. He says, well, you need a colonoscopy. I said, this has nothing to do with my colon. What the fuck are you talking about? He goes, well, that's the policy now. You need to have a colonoscopy. I said, wait a second, let me get this right. You don't want to write the prescription unless, he goes, I'll write the prescription for only 2 weeks. I used to get like 6 months. And you have to get a colonoscopy. I said, no, I don't. That's my body to decide what I want. He goes, well, that's the rules. The rules. Not the law, the rules. I said, you want me to shove something up my fucking ass, or you're going to deny me treatment? And he said, yeah. I said, give me the 2 weeks, forget it. Took the prescription back, still in the bag. I'm not going to use this shit anymore. I am going to use my power of prayer and not have whatever I had, because I don't have it anymore. I'm not going to talk about it now. I'll talk about it on the private webinar. I said, I'm going to use my power of prayer and fuck this medication. Now, this is not medical advice. I don't feel like getting another lawsuit this week, okay? Skip a week, guys out there, right? So I decided, I will pray to God the way I know how, the way that works. And I haven't needed this stuff. And I feel better than ever. So he take his fucking medical degree and shove it up his fucking ass. In case he's watching. But it's your body and you can't tell, well, we have to shove something up your ass. And we have to give you anesthesia. I know more people have died of anesthetic shock than people died trying to shove up their ass, but I don't want. That's not my thing, okay? It's just insane. And it's only going to get worse until everybody alphas the fuck up and says, I'm not going to take this shit anymore. No, this is not, you're not going to tell me what to fucking do. And that's why, great audio. How to win by intimidation. I go Brooklyn people, they write. Believe me, if I wanted a prescription, I could have this guy to write me 10 years. I just didn't feel like doing it because they a bunch of crybaby whiners. This guy was fucking fat as a house, telling me I gotta lose weight and what I need the muscles for. I said, what do you need the fucking 300 chins you got me? I just walked out of there fucking nuts. Because I'll tell you something, no eye contact, no nothing, a system that really sucks. I told you, you want to do stuff that just you could bill and get paid, I'll be happy to let you do right up anything you want. Just don't put me through that shit. Yeah, that fucking disrespectful voice. Yeah, I know I'm ranting on like a maniac, but that's good. It shows I'm still alive, and that's important. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. Get some questions in here because I am clueless tonight. Ah, my old pal, how you doing? Do Pharaoh power symbols have anything to do with success? They help a hell of a lot. The pharaohs were not morons, okay? They weren't politicians. They did not have special interests controlling them. They spent all of Egypt, all of the high-ranking Egyptians, the Romans, all those societies knew what symbols created wealth and knew what didn't. They spent more of their time practicing the occult than doing anything else. And by virtue of that, they built the greatest empires ever. And everybody in the secret societies knows this. They do it. They apply the practice. Wrong side. Let's get this thing. That's my necktie here tonight. I know I'm not completely dressed for the show. I was in a rush. I got back. Oh, wait. But anyway, yeah. All the Egyptology, all the stuff, it's being used for mostly bad. But it's used for prosperity. People tend to abuse prosperity, especially people who have all the tricks down. They get the money, what they want to do, control everybody's life. For reasons unknown. Actually, I know the reasons. because it's a satanic order that came out of what was at one time just a magical order. But they figured, hey, let's go satanic on these guys. That's why you have so many elements of control today. They want to control your life, how you think. And back to freedom of the press, I just want to get this point across. I actually trace this back. Everything you see on television, the newspapers, the magazines, the radio, all of it. You think we have free press? It's all controlled by 5 guys. That's it. We don't have freedom of press. I mean, I admire guys like Alex Jones, all the alternate news, because that's about the only free press you're going to get. And not going to get General Motors' sponsors or any of the big companies. Okay? And I'm in the same boat. I know that. I have actually been on mainstream media. What a bunch of psychos in there. Hey, somebody thinks I look great tonight. Why not? I would play some bumper music, but they pull this stuff down because I'm on the hit list of being politically incorrect and preaching the gospel of normal heterosexual dating and how to do it right. Because if you don't know how to do it, you're going to wind up going along. Because an alpha male is the type of guy that says, no, I'm not going to listen to your bullshit anymore. Okay? I'm going to live my life. Okay? Not the life you planned for me. So take that, and whatever. That's what an alpha male is. Above all things, yeah. Very attractive to women, very attractive in business because alpha males make all the money. Then a gathering class comes in, and then an alphas, the betas, and they're just into gathering. They don't create anything new. They just gather off the old. I could use worse words, but I'll do them later. Actually, you don't have to recharge adventuring, but putting it in the sunlight always recharges anything. And it's a great idea. You don't have to, but it makes it a lot better. Just like a person, don't put them in the sunlight, they still are, fine. Put them in the sunlight, vitamin D, immunity, all that other stuff. Time to smoke. And no, smoking is not going to kill me. Sorry. People who, knock this site, put down all the stuff I promote, everything else, they send me emails on why do I smoke. People wish me death, don't want to see me smoke. Why? Politically incorrect. It offends them. Everything offends somebody. You know what offends me? And this is, I've been going through a war this last week. Politically correct people. And you could hear, I know a lot of people imitate it now, that voice that they all have. I don't know why you have, I don't want to do the voice tonight. Why? Because you can hear by their voice, the testosterone is gone. You can just feel it, them in your space. Sometimes, I just have to walk back and go, I don't want this fucking person's energy. It is so negative. You see it in the gym in the cardio machines. They have like a set. Here's the click correct people, right? That stupid thing. And if you say, well, this is what's really going on in the world, take a look at my proof. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. I don't want to. Just insane. We have a beta male society ripe for conquering. You want to disarm people as much as possible. You want to fight them, right? First thing you want to do is knock down their arm. They're knocking down men. Men, heterosexual men, are persecuted. There's so few of them that we have to, right? And guys are going along with this. Cooperating with the enemy is a crime punishable by death in the military and spiritual death in this world today. I see the spiritual death of men. Most guys I can't even have a normal conversation with. Get that in a second. Because they're busy denying facts. And one thing I just wanted to talk about tonight, because what the hell's my show, right? I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. Excuse me if I offend you, but I don't care. The biggest hoax, and I'll say this again and again, ever played on the entire world is evolution. If you have any questions that tries to support your evolution idea, I will rip them apart so bad because I used to work with a group of people to help perpetuate this bullshit. It's in every science book. The Earth is 20 billion years old, 40 billion years old. People came from apes, which is not even possible. Apes may look human-like, but in reality, they're not even close. They have an inverted rib cage. Their musculature is different. They can drink and breathe at the same time. A lot of reconfiguration would have to go with that. And they go, well, you share 98% of your genes with, yeah, it's made by the same guy, the same parts. My desk that I'm sitting on is made of wood. I guess it's related to, I don't know. I was trying to make a point, I lost it, but it happens. Okay. Very simple question. I won't even use your name because it's no need to reinforce it. Why am I not doing well with women? Because you're probably acting very beta. Women are looking for primarily a protector. And if you come off beta and approval seeking, and it's all there, I still have it up there. I'm going to take it down soon because I cannot take all the negative shit I'm getting about the Donald Trump method of negotiating. Great audio, by the way. It's fantastic. It's huge. It's fantastic. It's on GaryBrodsky.com right now. But Donald Trump offended people. People are offended. It's okay, but now when they get offended, they want to take away your right of free speech. And they're winning. They are winning big time. I can't even say next year. Now, I'm not going to be able to say this. I saw a really, really beautiful woman. Woman, can't say that. That's offensive. I saw a beautiful person with great tits. You know, and I see how it affects people. I see the destruction it does. I belong to 3 gyms. They haven't thrown me out yet. And I always go to a guy I'm talking to and say, hey, look at the ass on that girl. And they goes, that would be wrong. I go to the beach in the summer. There's always beautiful women out there. I go, hey, check those girls out. They're pretty hot. That's disrespectful. They really have programmed people's minds. And I get all those guys who say that. That's disrespectful. That's discriminatory. You know, that fucking voice. None of these guys are making any money, getting laid. They live alone with their goddamn fucking PlayStations. And they think, hey, I'm doing the right thing, right? Yeah. Exactly what the satanic people want you to be doing. Fact. All right, let's take a few more questions. Normal ones. Not normal, I don't care. But anyway, you want to email me about evolution? You want to debate me? I'll do a special radio show with you on that, and I'll tear you to pieces. Yes, animals change into different things. Yeah, I see that happening all the time. Anyway, I don't get some questions. I'm closing this show down. There's enough viewers here for plenty of questions. Okay, I'll give it a couple of seconds. I have some soda with you guys. What the heck? There's enough guys here. I don't want to just drop out on you. But, yeah, let's get some questions in. Please. Or I'm just going to rant on like a lunatic. I heard they all came in at once. Here they are. To answer your private question, absolutely yes, 100%. And I somehow filed all the emails in the wrong place. Please send me your contact information again, and I do apologize for that. So please just put do not open on this, and we'll definitely talk tomorrow or the next day. I do apologize. I had no way of getting in touch with you. I'm glad you're watching the show. because I had no idea how to contact you. So please send the contact information. And I really appreciate your understanding. And that's another thing. You take a guy like this. All the guys who watch the show, gentlemen, thank you. You know, great, emails from them. I appreciate this, I appreciate that. You look at people today, what they call millennials, jerk-offs. Okay, in other words, fucking jerk-offs. They don't know how to say thank you. They don't know how to say please. They don't have the common courtesy of anything. I mean, like the worst kid you had when you were in school. I know millennials don't watch a show. They're busy talking about, hey, drink a fucking beer. Wow, great. And by lack of having human social skills, which are totally gone, they're going to have no life. By their own choosing. And that's why women, younger women, have decided to date older men. It used to be, guys would ask me, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s, how do I date a younger woman? Now, it's easy. They can't stand, and I've been doing an interview and we're doing a book on this. They cannot stand guys their own age. They all act like little babies. And that is a fact. Where's my fucking light? It's at work. Somewhere. I can buy like 1,000 lighters and throw them in my office. And next day, like pens, they just disappear. I know one of my sons probably have a whole safe full of my pens and lighters going, ha ha ha. We'll try this one. Okay, I hear this thing buzzing like there's a question. Please send your contact information. Please, don't have it yet. All right, there it is. Testimonial coming in. Okay. If I paid you a solid ton of gold for the stuff you sell, I would be selling you short. Your stuff is that great. Alec, thank you so much. And if anybody else who wants the stuff, because it is that great, GaryBrodsky.com. It's got all the real stuff that works. I've never gotten this letter. I've gotten letters that my smoking offends people, my tattoos, which you can't see right now, offend people. The fact that I work out with heavy weights offends people. But I've always gotten this. But your stuff sure gets me a lot of women. Just let everyone know that. And there are a ton of audios. They're all on sale right now, so now's a good time to go get them. Why does it get people women? Because it works. It's been researched, studied, practiced. I'm the last man standing. I'm actually, outside of getting politically incorrect and upsetting letters, so people probably wouldn't buy shit anyway. Actually, stuff that works scares people. And I'll tell you how scared men have become. Playboy, and I mentioned this before, but I don't know who's watching this right now, has dropped nude women. Not because of any politically correct issues and not because it was offending anybody. That they went through already about 20 years ago. Because, and this is scary, completely nude women scare men. Okay? It scares men. They can't deal with it. That scares me. That shows you what a good head job they've done on people. It is just that scary out there. And guys don't want to be alpha because when you're alpha, you have responsibilities. I got people I got to protect, I got to provide for, I got to, whatever. I have my own business, I got to file all sorts of papers. People don't want that. As George Carlin said, they want people just dumbed down enough to take a shitty job and not ever try to question anything or try to get ahead in life. That's what they want. Guess what? They're getting it. Unless everybody wakes the fuck up. So I know a little bit on a pistol side today because I was out all weekend and seeing all these beta guys. No date. I saw one guy on a date. I paid for his dinner. I paid for his dinner because I couldn't believe he was on a date. And he wasn't beta. Really beautiful girl, but it's so rare to see. Like, this guy's out on a dinner date on a Saturday night. I said, you guys on a date? Yeah. I said, I'm paying for it. Like, why? I said, because it's so rare. It's like I found gold. I was so excited to actually see a guy on a date and they were holding hands, they were laughing, having a good time. I said, this is my dream coming true. They were laughing and having a good time. When do you see that? It's so rare that I saw that I just had to go crazy and celebrate. Okay, pay with my friend's credit card, but that's a whole other story. This is just being funny here. But it has gotten that insane out there. And guess what they were drinking? Soda. I mean, these are like, they must have offended the world. And they left holding hands, and people looking at them like, what the hell? You can't hold a hand? Yeah, they were having a great time, and everybody else was having the same great time. All those heartbreak songs in the 50s, 60s, 70s, start fading out in the late 80s. People can't relate to them, young people. They can't relate to a romance movie. They don't have the brain receptors anymore. They have no attention span whatsoever. Their entire life is looking at a goddamn cell phone, iPhone, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you see pictures everywhere. This is a zombie apocalypse right here in my hand. And I see people all day on this. I know what you do all day. Text people? Yeah. Which, if you think about it, it makes no sense. Okay, I can call this person up and have a conversation. But because people are so socially frightened of socializing, I'll just send a text and play it safe. Let me tell you something. The most dangerous place you can be in this world is playing it safe. But everybody wants their safe zone, their safe space. Okay, let's get some more questions in here. I got to wrap up this show a little early, so help me out while I drink some soda. Yeah, real soda, okay? Politically incorrect soda. Okay, cigarette time. Oh, a lot of questions in. The gentleman with the quotes. I don't know your name except the gentleman with the quotes. If you see yourself as prosperous, you will be. If you see yourself as continually hard up, that is exactly what you will be. That's facts. You can't argue with it. You argue with it, you're going to wind up worse. One comes to believe whatever one repeats to oneself sufficiently often. True or false, it comes to being dominating thought in one's mind. That's true. I have an audio program called Power Self-Talk. It works. You're going to be talking to yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't get any time off. Watch how your life will change. GaryBrodsky.com, Power Self-Talk. You're going to have to scroll through some audios and find it. And get everything while you're at it. And here's a great one. I can see this already in 2 words. See things as you want, as already yours. Think of them as yours and belonging to you, as already in your possession. Now, if you wanted a great audio program on that, act as if and how to act as if. And the price is free at GaryBrodskyMinistries.org. Download it for nothing. If you want to donate, fine. If you don't, enjoy the audio anyway. This is all about what this gentleman is giving me here. Our subconscious minds have no sense of humor. Oh, that is, you just struck gold there. Play no jokes and cannot tell the difference between reality and imagined thought or image. Right here, you've just told the world how to get anything they want. Right there. That's why I always say in all my audios, do not ever, ever do any self-deprecating humor, because that's going to become your life. And I have it all in detail on act as if and how to act as if, all free at GaryBrodskyMinistries.org. What we continue to think about will eventually manifest in our lives. That is absolutely true as well. And thank you. These are great, great things. Now I got that private email. I'm not going to open it up. I know where they go in there, but I don't know how to work this shit. But those are fantastic quotes. And that's another thing. Your subconscious mind has no sense of humor. I wish it did. It doesn't. So when you put yourself down, even in a joking way, you're going to become that person you put down. And about approval seeking, let me just tell you something. If you want to get the Trump audio before I have to pull it down because there's so much bad precedent, and it's just the Trump techniques, is what are people afraid of? Humiliation. People make sure they look right with it. How to use that to get what you want from people. People love complimenting how to do it right. It's all on the Trump audio, which is at GaryBrodsky.com for a very short period of time. I wish the quote guy would come back. Those are some great quotes. Yeah, I know. Tonight's show I'm just going to call Wild Rant. Because that's what I'm doing. I keep saying, look, end the show. I'm not, because just so much stuff and so much research been pent up in how bad, in general, men are being affected. Not me. Why? I don't watch television. And I still read the classics. And the sad thing is, we have a generation growing up that is never going to know what the classics are, never going to know what a lot of things are. You know, it's really sucks. But I'm here to fight this till the end. And I've helped a lot of people in really bad shape. And the Jezebel spirit, I'm going to do a special on that. If you can, Google it, YouTube it. I mean, it's in every culture. It does exist, and it is screwing men up. I'll just give you a brief thing. Why do they call it pussy whipped, huh? The Jezebel spirit started, okay, the scientific and the biblical are exactly the same. Started with this. When the Egyptians decided to take wild cats and make them domestic house cats, they started producing something called toxoplasmosis. I don't know how to spell it, but if you put TAXO, it'll come up there, which is gotten by being around cats, cat waste. The shit, in other words. What it does is it emasculates men, and there is only one cure: oregano, wild Mediterranean oregano. I have it on GaryBrodsky.com, supplements, because if you're whipped by a girl, pussy whipped, it comes from the cats, the original pussy cats, because they knew what was going on back then. Today, people are fucking clueless. It's really funny how I mention anything biblical today, and I lose like a couple of views. I'm going to take my wild oregano right now. It's a really sad state of affairs when being a man is politically incorrect. And that is a fact. Look at what they have planned for you in the future. They're back. Must have been a computer glitch. Okay, I'll take one more question and I'm out of here. I'll just recommend a couple of great audios. How to be more of a man. How to be more. You know, they're all great. They're all great. There's none of them that says, that one's a piece of shit. If it was a piece of shit, I wouldn't have put it up there. And thanks for the testimony earlier. I don't forget things like that. In fact, if you can send it again, I'm going to use it. Because I only use real testimonials, and most of the time I just lose them in the emails. And you know the deal. 1 second, I gotta get my deal maker here. If any of the audios don't get you laid, parlayed, and relayed with just the information on there, I will happily and cheerfully refund your money and free of charge send you the knife to cut it off with. And no more emails on how to get this knife, okay? It's been in my family for years. Remember, the knife to cut it off. That's right, because you don't need it. Yes, I have all different sizes and shapes. I brought this to school when I was younger, high school, and I got a severe penalty for it. The teacher took it away till the end of the day. Now, you bring in a plastic knife, prison, okay? Things have changed. And that's why you have to be twice as alpha, twice as strong, twice as aggressive. I'm not talking about being abusive, I'm talking about being aggressive. You want something, you go the fuck after it. Because no one's delivering shit to your door anymore. Hey, here's a business for you, here's a hot girl, and take the car too while you're at it. It doesn't happen. You gotta go out and you gotta fight. You gotta fight for everything you get. I'm fighting gravity every time I pick something up. So are you. Everything is work and a fight. Work smart, fight harder. D, how you doing? This is absolutely true, D. This is a great, great topic. Gary, I know when a woman catches you cheating and you play it off as no big deal, she'll stick around. Absolutely true. You're going to get shit, but she's not going to leave. In the same, if you come up to her and say casually, hey, as another woman, I cheated, couldn't help it. Oh, I know. This, you know, this is actually a proven fact. If your girl catches you cheating, you know, years ago before cell phone stuff, like it was easier. Right? Were you cheating? No. Okay. But you know, she catches you cheating. You cheated me? Yeah, crazy night. Won't happen again. Yeah, you're gonna have to dodge a few dishes, a couple of curses, and you know, hey, it won't happen again. All right. This fight ends there. When she says, "Well, I didn't do it. Well, I got pictures of you," it's done. Then it's not good. As soon as you take accountability, she's gonna like you more. And after she throws her initial fit, which she has to do, lasts for only about 4 days. It's gonna be the worst 4 days of your life, but she ain't going anywhere. When you start apologizing, oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. She's gonna leave you. Even if she accepts your apology, she's gonna leave you. That's the way it is. There's a new study out there from Norway. The guys that help with the housework, and help with the dishes, and help with all that other stuff, we don't find them attractive sexually anymore, and are prone to dump them. Now, I know a lot of women watch this show and they complain, oh, my husband doesn't help with anything. You're still with him, okay? So, end that story. It's just the way things are. I'm not going to change it because it's politically correct. It is a fact. Actually, and this is another fact, too, about cheating. Even if you're just flirting with other women, women will sense that there's competition and will now start going out of their way to please you. Just a fact of life. Not a fact that people want to enjoy or they like, but it's a fact. You got to wipe your ass, too. That's a fact. Please use a garden hose. I got a question. You ever work out your chest really good, so bad that you can't wipe your ass the next day? Guys who work out know what I'm talking about. I'm only assuming this is my friend here, Dan. I'm just guessing. Yeah, it's him. I will promise to sing a song next week. I'm just like too enraged right now to sing anything. Well, yeah, now I know it's you. How many cell phones would you have? Like a battery of cell phones, like bandoleros or something? But it's true. Guys do not know how to act anymore to get women to get anything. And what's happened to the wealthy class of America? They're spending all their money on seeking arrangements. I now admire those women because when I did the audio, now it's on audio, the live webinar on the Donald Trump techniques, 5 women from seeking arrangements on there, taking notes and sending me all sorts of great questions. It's fantastic, and like 3 guys. And I see the audio who's selling to women. Men have lost the spirit or the drive to learn anything on how to improve a damn thing on their life. And that's what really what hit me. These girls are entrepreneurial. They're doing what men should be doing. It was just really funny. 5 girls from Seeking Arrangements on this saying, this is great, this is fantastic, it's going to help me with my business. Thanks so much. And the guys there too, they liked it. But a lot of guys complained, well, it was Donald Trump. The women, I don't care. I want the information. I'm going to go out there and make money with it. And that's where I say things are not balanced in this world. It's a good point, but I can't talk about it on the show. We shouldn't have to work this thing. This is just an ad for, it's now, tomorrow is Muscle Monday, in case you don't understand that. There it is. Okay, I'll take them. Free offers on stuff that helps you build muscle. I take them. And I'll promote anything that's good. So far, nothing's worked. Okay, I'm going to try this guy's stuff out. Maybe it works. DHEA is the only thing that's been proven by science to work, which is why they want to pull it off the market. And then we got to do a special show, The Brooklyn Way, because that works. It is so much fun doing the Brooklyn stuff because it scares the fuck out of people. It's so much fun. And it's so good for picking up women, too. Hey, how you doing? Come here, sit down, let's fucking talk, all right? They love that. And you don't have to be from Brooklyn to use it. I know people who have gone to voice coaches to have a Brooklyn accent. But it could work with any accent. It's more of the Brooklyn attitude, shall we say. In Brooklyn, of course, you've heard me say this, everything was a question. Hey, you look good in that. Yeah? What, they dress like fucking shit? What am I, a jerk off? You don't know who I know. I don't know, my brother said, how did I know who the fuck you know? Give me a list. Sword and audio. Oh, you see the swords? By the way, I just got down what's right with you. I'm going to put that on the other site. Priceless information, it works. I am living proof. Well, thank you. Yeah, I know the audios work. And people do buy them. But I do have a lot of people who don't think my message of heterosexual, fun, passionate relationship these days is a good thing. And I have been getting bombarded all week from this. I'm a little pissed off. Oh, and if you believe in any religion, they really don't like that. I've had ministers saying, I'll come on your show, but I can't talk about things that are going to offend people. Something not come on my show. Remember, if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and go buy one. That's not a suggestion, that's a commandment. Okay, getting time to almost end this show. And I have no idea what went on today because I'm just so pissed off at what I see because I want to help it. I want to change things. I want to get people on the right track again. I want to get guys on the right track again. Most guys today, young guys, they don't even want women. They want just to play games like kids. The childing of America is a demonic attack on America because no normal person who's not possessed will do it. And they did a damn good job. I am here to fight that. Help me fight that. GaryBrodsky.com, go out and buy something. Because I'm going to stay fighting this. Not only till the day I die, I'll come back and do it again. You don't believe in reincarnation, I'll find a way. Okay, we're covering a lot of ground here tonight. I don't know what, but we did. I'm waiting for the other message to drop down. Okay, it doesn't. Let's recalculate whatever the fuck it does. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. But first, yeah, you all get a blessing. Anybody who watches this show or on YouTube and it works. They just don't want you to know it works. They don't want you to know that blessings work. How are you doing this? Mention that blood gold helps build muscle too. Absolutely does. See, what I like is building muscle and not really spending hours in the gym. I could do a workout in 10, 15 minutes. Tomorrow's chest day, 3 sets of 6 bench press. I'm out of the gym. Okay, I'm there for 2 hours talking to people. But the workout is 3 sets of 6 bench press. Let me get this done. Chest, it's done. Hit the triceps too. Just keep adding weight. Then look at the personal trainers. I have a 52-inch chest, 36-inch waist. They don't. Now, okay, I'm going to give you a call in about 5 minutes. How's that? As soon as the show ends, I plug the phone back in. Otherwise, some Dream will call me up or something like that. Anyway, this was a lot of fun. Bless you all. Peace, joy, prosperity, love, and romance in all your life, including atheists too, okay? GaryBrodsky.com. Go there. Be there. God bless you all. Good night.